Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Renovate's Lawn Care. Hope you guys have enjoyed the first episode. Today, guys, we're looking at another project. We found another house here that the city has put a sign in the front yard saying that they need to get their lawn in order. So we've showed up. I don't know if anybody actually lives here. I've rang the doorbell a couple times and I've asked the neighbor and they said they haven't seen anybody in the house for a while. So this might be the one where the city has to pay us to clean this up. So we'll have to find out. But this yard is pretty large. It does have some timbers in the backyard, but you can see that it goes back pretty far. So it goes all the way back to this little privacy drive that goes between, looks like between all the houses actually down through here. So we're going to mow up to here and get all this brush and stuff taken out. I don't think there's anything that we can get rid of. I'll have to get the little mower for inside the fence there, but this is part of their property as well. This little section here. It looks like, do we have a gate here maybe? It looks like there might be a gate there, but I'm not seeing that it opens. So it does have some trash cans out here in the front, so we might have to put these. Looks like somebody's knocked them over. Probably some crazy kids. So I'm going to get this one started. I'm going to throw the drone up so you guys can see what it looks like before. And then I'll get the mower out. Now, I did rent a mower. So this is a new mower, a little push mower. We're going to try it out and see if we like it or not. It cost us $76 just to rent it for today. And we'll see if that actually works. Now, I got rid of the gas-powered weed whacker. We did get $90 for that. So we did come out a little bit on top as far as the leasing, but we'll see if that works. So let me get started and we'll have some fun with this project. All right, guys, we're almost done with this property. This one was a pretty easy property. I didn't think, I thought this one would be a lot harder, but it's very linear. Even though we got a lot of trees, the trees were kind of planted in a straight line. So it was kind of easy just to go back and forth on our lines and keep everything nice and clean. I did talk to the city. They are going to pay us for this property. This property was taken over by the sheriff's department as a real estate foreclosure, so the city is going to pay us for this property. They did ask if we could possibly bring in some gravel for this little alleyway that's back here, and I told them that we weren't set up for that. So this is like the second person in a row, second client in a row that's asked us if we could do some additional landscape work. But I did tell them that I would mow a little bit more of the area just so it's a lot cleaner, and so they said that'd be fine. But if we ever decided that we wanted to do this, to submit them in a proposal, and they would look at it. So we're going to actually go all the way to back here because the city owns all this property here. They do want us to submit a proposal, a bid, to do all the right-of-way work. So basically what it is anything that's along the roadway, if it's overgrown, they want us to mow it. So it's kind of a dangerous job because it's up against traffic. But they did say that if we wanted to, if we felt comfortable enough, we don't have the proper equipment to actually do that kind of job. So if we did it with our little riding lawnmower here, we would need we'd need them to kind of close one of the roads down before we did it. So that's what I told them. And they said that shouldn't be a problem. It's a small town, and they said that should be okay to do. Just give them a heads up, and they'll put up some detour signs. We have our own little detour signs that we can use too, but I think I'll let the city worry about that. I don't want to take the liability. So I think this looks good, guys. This was a pretty nice job. I enjoyed this one. This cleaned up this area a whole bunch. Now, as far as this little pushing mower, I didn't like it. To be honest with you, I didn't like it. It's a little weird. So if you guys know of some really cool ones that are out there that we could possibly try to use, this one is cool and all, but it's just a little bit, it's hard to push. It really is. So we need to come up with another way. We might see if there's some other zero clearance mowers that we can look at, or maybe some that has a front deck. You know how this one's got the wheels. I'm talking about the ones that have the deck that's on the front and then the wheels are on the side. That way we can get a little bit closer to these little edges. Now, since this wasn't an owner's owned home, I didn't worry about this little area here. It's kind of hard to get in between the fence and the transformer there, and these guide wires I don't want to mess with. So, but yeah, let me go over to the truck. I'm going to pull up the drone. We'll take a look at what it looks like now. And I told them to do this whole property. It'd be $450. They had no problems with that. And then we're going to go back to our place and look up what or kind of, write out a plan, a proposal, and what it would cost. Now, when I say the right-of-way stuff, all this stuff up against the road here. So if we walk over here to beside this this guy's farm here, all this stuff up against the road. So everything around the guardrails here, all this stuff, they would want us to mow. So I'm actually going to ask them if they'd want us to mow this little property here. I don't know who owns it. But yeah, you can see how all the weeds and stuff have grown up against these fence lines, which they are trying to bring people and businesses back to the town. The town's had a really rough time. They're just trying to make it look nice now. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're the only lawn care company in the city. So that's a good thing. So let me get the drone and I'll show you what we did, and we'll get our money. All right, so here's the drone. You can see that we got all the brush gone off of this property. The after is awesome. I like this one. This was a big property too. This was, it felt a lot larger than the other one. Wasn't as much brush and trees and stuff to get, to remove on the ground. So that's why I didn't charge that much more. It was more of grass mowing than anything else. But yeah, it's a beautiful property. Maybe someday we'll come back and see if they got this one for sale, because right now we're just living out of a trailer. But that's fine. We don't need that much to do lawn mowing, and we'll be making money as we go along. And so yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's go ahead and go in here and get our $450. $450. We'll add that to our funds, and as you can see, we're up to $2,862, right? So we're moving along. And so we're going to go and look for some more properties. And the cool thing is grass grows, right? So we'll come back when this grass has grown again, and see if we need to mow it. But we'll find some bigger projects to get moving to. So I'll see you guys next time. It's been fun.